Good day everyone, my name is Shiny and welcome back to another episode of Thoughtful Leaders, Thoughts on Education presented by College Dunia. Today we have with us Dr. Pankajray Patel sir, Director and Professor of Graduate School of Management Studies, Gujarat Technological University. Welcome to our show sir. So sir, to start off with the interview, I would first like you to ask that you have held key positions throughout your professional career. What are the main factors that keep you connected with the education sector, sir?
The main factors I would say is attachment with the student community, more to do with how whatever knowledge that I have gathered in my professional career, how I can help it so that the students are more educated, they become better professionals, as well as a keen desire to do something for the country, for the community, that inspires me for this particular education profession.
Right, sir. So moving to my next question, being the director of Graduate School of Management Studies, what is your philosophy of leadership? How do you describe your leadership style, sir?
I describe my leadership style as taking along everybody in the organization. I believe in more sort of a democratic leadership, wherein I take in the views of each and everybody who are involved in the subject or who are involved in the task that we as an organization need to do, and then we come out with decisions that is what you can say satisfies everybody, and that is where because of this there is a good amount of teamwork and which ultimately leads to success.
Right, sir. So moving on to my next question, how do you strategize about the key programs and plan for the administration of your institute?
From at Graduate School of Management Studies, our flagship program is MBA in International Business. Along with this, we also have started different programs in emerging areas such as MBA in Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Venture Development, Postgraduate Diploma in Digital Marketing, Postgraduate Diploma in Hospital Management. And along with this, since last academic year, we also started an undergraduate program of BBA. Now, all these programs requires different levels of skills from the faculty members, as well as even the students need to exhibit different roles, because like MBA International Business talks more about the students engrossed in what is going on at the international level, whereas my other program, MBA Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Venture Development, talks about the startups activities. It is more to sensitize the students with startup ideas. They need to come out with those ideas and ultimately at the end of 2 years go with a company registered in their names. So that is where these types of different levels of programs, wherein the postgraduate diploma in hospital management as well as postgraduate diploma in digital marketing caters to only the executives, working executives in hospitals as well as digital marketing area. So we are here to develop a management institute which caters to the needs of everybody and not confine ourselves to only a 2-year MBA program, general management program. No, we want to develop this institute in future which caters to the needs of management education of everybody. When I say everybody, then it can be people at the undergraduate level, students at the postgraduate level, as well as working executives, or even some niche categories like even housewives, or even some traders, or even some stockbrokers, or even some bank employees.
Right, sir. So my question is now, what are your roles and responsibilities to Gujarat Technological University and the students as well?
I'll put my roles and responsibilities at Gujarat Technological University into different areas. First and foremost is my role as a professor, wherein I take up my subjects, do a lot of research, thorough learning of different cases, different articles, develop notes, teaching notes, develop some PPTs, and then ultimately deliver it into the classroom. That is one as a professor. As a director of the institute, I indulge myself into all the types of administrative activities is which starts right from the admission and enrollment of the students, ultimately ends up with the students getting their undergraduate or postgraduate degrees or diplomas. So that is a whole lot of what you can say different processes, which includes enrollment, which includes teaching, which includes conducting exams, which includes giving up results in time, and ultimately do the placements of the students at reputed companies of not only Ahmedabad but also from India or even multinationals like S&P and lot many others. So that is where these are the roles which I describe myself as a professor and director at Graduate School of Management Studies. But being an employee at Gujarat Technological University, I am also part and parcel of different committees as well as different activities also. In committees, I would say I was earlier a former member of the Board of Governance. I was also a member of the exam committee which deals with unfair means that the students undertake, and this I was also a member of the planning and monitoring board. So these are different activities as a member you need to do. You need to contribute as and when the meetings are held. You need to do the follow-up with those meetings and ultimately take up tasks which the university wants you to take up. Like at the convocations of the university, we all are given different tasks. So you are the head of the small committee which has been given a specific task. So there also I play a pivotal role in seeing that my activity or the committee which I head ultimately contributes to the maximum so that the convocation is a success, because the convocation is the flagship event for any university and the university would like to showcase that event in its fullest grandeur, in its fullest success in front of 6,000 plus students, some very important guests who come down to the convocation, and there are not many other stakeholders also present at this convocation. So you want a show of 2 hours which is fully done to the satisfaction of each and everybody, and hence the success lies in your committee, your activity, your role being done with 100% accuracy. So these are all different roles as and when the university also gives up. Apart from this, there are certain other roles wherein as I represent the university or the institute to the outside world, maybe to our affiliated institute, maybe to other organizations, maybe to the press and media. So that is where the different types of diversified activity I need to take up during my tenure, this tenure as director and professor at the university. Earlier, from the month of January till 3rd August, I was also the in-charge Vice Chancellor of this Gujarat Technological University. So at that point of time, my profile was entirely different, being the head of the largest technological university in the state of Gujarat.
Yes, sir. Well elaborated, sir. So my question is now, what do you think should be GTU's top priority over the next 5 years, sir?
Next 5 years, our priorities would be putting university at the international arena, wherein we get some ranking through some notable ranking mechanisms for the university. So internationalization is number 1. Number 2, we increase our score in the research part, and that is where our contribution as faculty members of all the postgraduate schools which are associated with the university as well as affiliated institutes which are affiliated with the university, we all contribute towards the research domain. That is our second priority. Third would be to take up all the activities which are for the students' development, and here as per the National Education Policy 2020, we would like to have a holistic development of the student so that each and every facets of the student life, of his comprehensive development of the student takes place, so that he becomes a responsible and accountable citizen and contributes professionally towards the development of our country, so that our Honorable Prime Minister's dream of India coming up in the top 3 economics of the world is being recognized is being fruitful with the efforts of all those who are at Gujarat Technological University.
Right, sir. So, sir, we have come to an end of this interview. So, I would end this interview with the question that any advice you would like to give to current youths and aspiring students, sir?
Current youths and aspiring students, there is nothing like contributing to the development of humankind, development of the community, development of the world that we live in, and ultimately development of the country in which you are born and you are working. So my advice would be a thorough professional, do all that you can, the age is on your side, put in hard work, put in smart work, utilize the latest technologies, and be a responsible and accountable citizen so that the country prospers, the people around you prosper, the family in which you are born prospers, and ultimately the whole country excels.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you from College Dunia, sir.